I used to believe avocados were one of the healthiest superfoods you could eat. I recommended them to patients, encouraged people to add them to every salad, every smoothie, until I discovered what's really happening behind the scenes. Most people don't know this, but many store-bought avocados are artificially ripened. When they arrive at the warehouse, they're often placed inside sealed chambers and exposed to ethylene gas to force ripening. The problem is that when fruit is ripened unnaturally, it doesn't have enough time to develop its natural flavor compounds or the rich phytonutrients that make it so healthy in the first place. That's why some avocados look perfect on the outside, but are brown, mushy, or tasteless on the inside. But the real shock comes when we talk about avocado oil. A major research study tested 22 different avocado oil samples, both refined and unrefined, from popular brands. The results were alarming. Many of these oils were already highly oxidized, meaning they were essentially rusted. Just like an apple turns brown when exposed to air, oils break down when they oxidize, and consuming oxidized oils adds inflammation to your body. Even worse, a huge percentage of avocado oils weren't even avocado oil. Many were diluted with soybean oil, canola oil, or other seed oils, and some products had zero avocado oil at all, despite being labeled as pure. How is this allowed? Because in the US, there is no official legal standard for avocado oil quality. Olive oil has strict international definitions, avocado oil does not. This lack of regulation opened the door for mislabeling, dilution, and outright fraud. Labels can say "Made in the USA," even if the avocados were grown in China, blended in Mexico, and simply bottled in the US. Then there's the issue of expiration. There is no law requiring avocado oil to have an expiration date or even a harvest date, which makes it almost impossible to know how old the oil really is. And the longer it sits, the more oxidized and inflammatory it becomes. Even guacamole isn't safe. Many fast food, guacamole products barely contain real avocado. They're often bulked up with green peas, food starches, hydrogenated oils, or artificial fillers. What you're eating is typically green paste, not guacamole. Cosmetics aren't much better. Products claiming to contain avocado oil usually list soybean oil, palm oil, and mineral oil as the main ingredients, with just a tiny drop of avocado added for marketing. So how do you protect yourself? If you're going to buy avocado oil, choose dark glass bottles, never clear plastic, a brand that includes a real expiration date, or ideally, a harvest date. Oils that are naturally tinted green, not clear. Products that are not the cheapest option on the shelf. And if you're buying fresh avocados, choose California-grown avocados, especially the Hass variety. Avoid overly shiny avocados, they may be waxed. Use gentle pressure to check ripeness, not too hard, not too soft. Despite the corruption in the market, avocados themselves are still incredibly healthy when you get good ones. They contain very low levels of omega-6 compared to seed oils, and they're loaded with electrolytes like magnesium and potassium. In fact, a single medium avocado can provide up to 900 mg of potassium, which is essential for muscle function, fluid balance, and cardiovascular health. So avocados aren't the problem, the processing is. If you understand how to choose the right oil and the right fruit, avocados can still be one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can add to your diet. If you like this video, share it with your friends and family members, and if you are new on this channel, don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching.